Well, hey, all you cool cats and kittens out there. Is that played out too much? Everybody's doing that, aren't they? Shit. If you don't know what that's about, go watch Tiger King, and I'm sorry in advance. Anywho, so this video is probably going to be a little bit more tame, less erratic than the last one. If you haven't seen it, just go watch it. Again, I'm sorry. But don't worry, there will still be characters, a storyline, and probably some swearing and randomness along the way, just like every video I'm ever going to do. This video is going to be about a conversation I had with someone not too long ago when I first told them that I quit my teaching job because of the response, and I feel like this happens way too often, and this is like the norm, and it shouldn't be. So, yeah, here's how it went. Hey, Jess. How you been? Haven't seen you in a while. How's it going? Hey, I'm doing pretty well. I quit teaching, so I'm a lot less stressed. Oh, really? Wow. Well, I'm assuming you still like to eat, so what do you do now? Well, I wanted to still continue to help people and educate them in health and fitness and that kind of stuff, so I started my own personal training and nutrition company. Oh, that's so cool. I once saw this thing. It's an ice cube. You put it in your shaker cup, and that's supposed to be your meal. So what do you sell? What do you mean? You know, like shakes, wraps, magic pills. No. Awkward. Yeah, so, I teach people how to eat properly. We go over the different types of fats, carbs, how to regulate your blood sugar through the foods that you eat, the glycemic index. We go over how to read food labels and how to decipher the misleading things that they say on them. We talk about how to avoid plateaus, stress. We do go over FAD diets and like the stuff that you were mentioning before and why they don't work. Oh, so you actually like teach stuff instead of like just sell stuff. Yeah, so then it kind of hit me, like people think of nutrition as like a gimmick or a shortcut versus something of substance or something that you can actually learn and like understand. I mean, how many times have you heard that there's no shortcuts, there's no overnight success, there's no magic pill, these bullshit products don't work, eat real food, exercise. But that's not what we want to hear because that's hard and that takes some work. And it can be scary on your own because you don't know where to start because there's so much stuff out there that everyone's just trying to push and this and that and everybody's trying to stand out, so they have to have some new like gimmick or shiny object to like bait you in with. So it's really hard unless you've done your research or done education or whatever. How are you supposed to know what's legit and what's, you know, fake stuff that's telling you you're going to lose fat from your earballs in 3 days or less? So what usually happens is we ignore the warning signs and against our better judgment, we just believe what we want to hear because we want something that's breakthrough-ish or shiny or new or some influencer told us to do it. The funny thing is, deep down, you know it's probably not going to work. But you tell yourself, like, oh, this is different. This is going to work. Oh, this is different because it's not like that stuff. Oh, no, nah. It's got acai berry. It's got moringa beans. It's got black tea leaves from the rainforest. No, somebody with 3 million followers says it works. Karen's cousin used it one time, and she knows someone who also kind of used it, and she also sells essential oils, so it's got to be true. And when it doesn't work, you're not surprised. You just go, oh, well, worth a shot. Tried it. And then you move on to the next thing that pops up in your newsfeed because Alexa's always listening and she knows what a dummy you are for falling for this stuff in the first place. But if you had just done the right thing 15 gimmicks ago, you'd be 15 times more successful than you are right now. And a lot less broke. If you couldn't tell, these bullshit companies infuriate the crap out of me. They take advantage of your insecurities and your human nature to trust others. And if you're one of those people who take advantage of others, don't even come at me with your garbage because you know that shit don't work and you sell it. How do you sleep at night? Then I always get the, oh, but they have so many good reviews on Facebook and on Yelp and blah, blah. And I'm like, yeah, from people who either work there or get paid to post it without even ever having received the product yet. Like, I got asked to do that before. I got a message from some company or whatever, and it was like, hey, if you post a positive review on Facebook, we'll send you the product for free. I'm like, bitch, I didn't even try it yet. What are you talking about? But that's how they do it. And if you ever look at some of the comments, like in the feeds and stuff, they're so fake and generic. If you fall for this, I guess you just deserve it. I don't know. But come on, it's pretty bad. You can't honestly tell me that you believe a suction cup is going to melt your fat away or that this plastic saran wrap bullshit is going to make you lose 20 pounds in 10 days. These companies are assholes because it makes it so much harder for people like me who truly want to help people lose weight or get healthy or whatever it is, the right way, the healthy way. Unless you know me or know someone who has worked with me, how are people supposed to filter me out through all the bullshit that they see every single day? It's just like when I talked about before, reading food labels. When you see 0 grams trans fat or sugar-free on the label, how are you supposed to know that they don't really mean what they're saying unless you've done the research, you've taken a nutrition class, or learned from someone who actually is teaching this kind of stuff? You don't. You just trust the label because, oh, it's on a label. It's got to be true. Lies! Lies are everywhere in this industry. And if they weren't, the fitness and nutrition industry wouldn't be a gajillion, bajillion, million, trillion, all the zillions dollar industry a year, because people just fall for everything and they count on your ignorance. They count on you not knowing what the real stuff is versus the crap. They count on you never figuring it out because that's what makes them the most money. And until someone like me comes along and tries to teach everybody this stuff, it's just going to keep happening. It's just going to keep getting worse. Think of a hobby or an item or something that you're super passionate about and pretend that you have made it into like your living and you make a living selling it or creating it or whatever you're doing. Now imagine thousands of people who can make a crappy knockoff version of what you have. They know it doesn't work, but they can market it better than you can. So while they make millions, you're at home working your butt off trying to be honest and sincere in an industry that really doesn't care. That, my friends, is the life of a personal trainer and nutrition coach. Well, the good ones anyway. At this point, if you're still listening to my word vomit, thank you. But also you're probably thinking, okay, like, what's your plan? Or what makes yours so great? Well, that's a good question. I'm glad you asked. That's what you're supposed to do. But really, my plan is real life. Not just eating it away for 21 days or telling you that carbs are bad or only eat like 4 calories a day or have you pee on a stick. That might work for a little bit, but my goal is to help my clients for the rest of their lives. Not just until they get sick of whatever restrictive diet they're on that someone force-fed them. Anyway, the whole point of this was not for me to try to convince you, like, my stuff's better. No, I just want to share this story because it pissed me off so much and to vent a little bit, let's be honest. But I know if it made me this upset, that it's got to be bugging other good coaches out there. And to those of you who are doing this in the honest, like, true way and really trying to, like, genuinely help people, thank you. Keep doing it. I pat you on the back. If this is your... That's me giving it to you because you're in there and I'm over here. Yeah. Keep doing what you're doing. People are starting to smarten up, man. Like, I can see it here and there that people's light bulbs are starting to go off. And even if they do try something else first that maybe not, it's not legit or whatever, they're going to do it, realize they got lied to, and then they're going to come over to you and be like, what you got? I love what I do and I love helping others. Hopefully you can kind of get that from my hand gestures and my craziness and whatever. And the happiness I get from helping others and the success they get from working with me. I mean, that makes up for all the stuff I just complained about. But we got a long way to go and a lot of people to help before I give up trying to expose all the asshats who are trying to take advantage of people who just want to get healthy. All right, well, I thought that was going to be cool. I don't know yet because I haven't seen it, but I think it might be. We're going to go with it. As always, feel free to contact me if you have any questions or comments or a topic that you want me to cover. Put it down in the bottom there. This is where I'm supposed to point, right? Yeah, so put all your stuff down there and some dad jokes. I got some good dad jokes. We can swap those all day. That's what she said. Like, subscribe, share, shave, eat, tweet, shower, sleep. I don't know what just happened. Please subscribe. Or here. I don't know where I'm going to put it. That's what she said. Oh. What was that? Oh. Oh. There's different fats, how food affect... I find myself to be the most boring person out of all these people. This is awkward.